Karyn, Bryant from Heat. I'm here with Bryant Ortega in the sweetest shirt at Media Day. You're looking good.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing this. I wanted to talk to you, a lot to talk to you about. Obviously, a big fight with somebody like Clay, a veteran. People really kind of seeing this as the new gen versus the old gen. And I don't mean that any disrespect to Clay, but do you see it that way?
I see it that way. I feel like he is a veteran. I feel like he has been around the sport for a long time, and I feel like every up-and-comer at one point in their career has to face a veteran. And I also feel like everyone needs a Clay Guida fight in their life. So this is like the perfect two packages built in one for my career that's going to just help me out. And obviously it's going to just give the fans exactly what they want.
And why do you say that? Because, you know, the old Clay that we used to see sometimes was the stickiest guy who just, you couldn't get rid of him. He's got that frenetic energy. There's something so unique about Clay. So why did you feel you needed a guy like that in your career?
Because that's going to, when you feel like you can't move and when you can't do anything, I feel like either you break or it brings out the best in you. And I don't like to break, you know. I always fought my heart out. Every single fight, I refuse to break. And when you fight in the octagon, it makes you like it gives you a different type of life in there, you know. Like it makes you pull out things that you never thought you had. And I feel like he's going to be the perfect guy to do that for me. To really push me, not just look at each other and what are we gonna fight or gonna play it safe. He comes in there and he's just a bloodbath, and he just goes in there and throws blows and wrestles, and he does everything. So I feel like he's the type of guy that's gonna just bring out the best in me.
And not to say that any of your fights before had been easy, but you just feel like you haven't been pushed to that wall yet.
I mean, I've always been pushed, and because all the matchmakers always ask me, who do you got? We got these guys for you, this, so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so. And then I always look at my coach, which one's the hardest? Yeah. And they go, this guy. I go, well, let's get that guy. Yeah. I don't like to, a lot of fighters like to pick and choose who they fight. I don't. This is my sport, this is my job, it's a fight. Why not fight the best?
How important is it to you to stay undefeated? You know, this past weekend we had Cody Garbrandt facing Thomas Almeida. They were both undefeated. And we were talking at work about the idea that you have a fearlessness when you're undefeated. You never face a situation you don't think you can get out of. Do you have that?
No, there's always that fear for me. There's always that pressure, right, that goes with being undefeated, especially now that I'm fighting a guy who's a veteran, who knows how to work the judges, work the system, knows what octagon control and more just about the whole settings than I do. But at the end of the day, I mean, I don't care, you know. I mean, I care, but I don't care, you know. I'm not too attached to it.
It's almost a relief, the guys have said, if they do finally get that loss, because it's like, okay, cool, I can just move on from here.
Yeah, no, I mean, I take the win and the loss the same way. My head's the same way. They raise my hand. That's it. Same way I take a loss.
So I got a little intel from my good friend Alan Joban, who has a lot of kind words to say about you. And he told me, though, that when you were fighting at RFA, sometimes you wouldn't even take a fight purse. You would just collect because you had so many asses in the seats that you got more money from that. Is that true?
We ran the LA scene. We run the LA scene. I have the crowd here. You know, I got a lot of news already that. All the promotions back in the day, they would try to pay you a purse. I was like, nah, check this out. You give me half of the ticket sales and I'll fill that place up. Yeah. And then all the I made everyone happy because I got the most money out of the fighters on the card. Right. And for the manager and the guy hosting the event, their events were filled. Right. So it was just perfect.
So we're having a T-City section here at the Forum?
Oh, absolutely. Look for that black belt surfing LA shirt.
That's right. Nice. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking the time. Best of luck to you. It's going to be a great fight.
Thank you. What's up, guys? This is Bryant Ortega, and you're watching MMA Heat.